My question to you, Sal, would be why, why would somebody who may have already had some experience in the space decide to come back to avoid your prime, to come back and work with a company? Because I know a lot of people who have learned, who've heard about trading, maybe traded for a couple of months and be like, I'll just figure it out on YouTube, or I'll figure it out from, you know what I mean, X, Y, and Z on Instagram, but they don't want to be a part of a company or a community like this. Why avoid your prime?
Okay, so great question. So first off, I fully support people who manually trade. I fully support that. Now, being honest, when you're looking at the masses, when you're looking at the rest of the world, you know that most people cannot do that. Most people cannot manually trade. And that's not being pessimistic, right? All we have to do is look at statistics. And what do the statistics say? The statistics have not changed in the last 20 years. Right? The statistics show that 95% of people lose money in Forex. So we believe that the technology that we're launching helps people change that statistic. It helps the average person who might have less capital, less experience, less time, still find a way to profit in the Forex market. So let me ask you this. If you're an experienced trader, if we have a technology that can help an average person find success where otherwise they wouldn't have found that success, then how much more beneficial would that technology be for someone who knows what they're doing? And all the testing that we've done, all the data that we've collected, what we've seen is that the people who do understand Forex, who do know how to monitor their charts and see exactly what's happening with their account, regardless of what opportunities are being presented to them by the software, they have the most success, right? So we've collected hundreds of accounts of data, and the top performing accounts, even using the software technologies that we have, are the ones that are being managed by people who understand Forex. That's why we put such a big emphasis on our education. We believe it's a combo. It's not just the software, just the technology, and it's also not just the education. It's when you combine powerful disruptive technology that can help anybody along with effective proven education. That's the best of both worlds. That's going to help people have success. So I would also say this: if you're an amazing trader, throw your ego out the window for a second. Okay, even if you're an amazing trader and you got my FX books and you can profit all day long and you got the history to prove it, let me tell you something factual. Artificial intelligence is going to continue to evolve and develop and grow more effectively than a human can ever grow and develop. We are at the very, very beginning of the age of artificial intelligence. The future of trading in the financial markets is not going to be limited to the human mind. The future of trading in the financial markets is going to be based on who has the best artificial intelligence applications in the world, because the human mind, at the end of the day, cannot compete against artificial intelligence. That's another thing that's proven. Okay, you could take the best chess player in the world who can beat every other human in chess, put them up against an artificially intelligent chess player, the AI will beat the human 10 times out of 10 times. So what should that tell you about your career as a manual trader? That it would be smart, it would be wise to learn how to leverage artificial intelligence yourself so that your trading game can go to the next level. Because in the next few years, that's all that's going to be competing in the markets, right? No matter what type of liquidity you're trading against, and no matter what type of broker you choose to use, you're going to be trading against artificial intelligence. And the only way you're going to be able to keep up with the financial markets is if you're also leveraging artificial intelligence. Now, I'm going to say this is powerful. We as a company, we have a slush fund. We have an actual research and development account of finances that we set to the side. Every time our company gets a revenue of deposit, we take a portion of that revenue and set it aside into an account specifically designed for research and development to improve our own artificial intelligence applications. Right now, I can't even boast about how deep learning or self-learning the machine applications are within the algorithms that we're using within our software technologies. But I can tell you this: we are the only company in the world that designed our own MQL4 programming team. We have our own C++ and web development team, and this team was built together by us to stay ahead of the curve, to create and innovate the best trading technology in the world and stay ahead of the curve. And because we're growing and we're starting to increase our revenue, we have more resources and more power than anybody who's just getting started. So not only are we already launching super powerful Forex technology that we believe can help the whole world when they learn how to use it effectively, but we also believe we're going to stay ahead of the curve and that people will not be able to catch up to us because we're putting our money where our mouth is and we're taking it so seriously, right? So it doesn't matter who you are. If you're brand new, you need the technology that we have to improve your game. If you're an experienced trader, it would be wise to learn how to use the technology that we have. And the last thing here, Dante, to answer that, because that's a very powerful question, is we have experienced traders that are already a part of Avoria Prime. We have a lot of them. There's people in our community who have had 6-figure weeks trading because they're so good at manually trading. They've had 6 figures of profit in a week. So why would those people be a part of Avoria Prime? You know why? This is what they say. They say, I'm so glad I'm a part of this. I'm so glad I had an open mind and I learned how to leverage these technologies. It makes my life so much easier. Instead of me staying up all night, staring at the markets until my eyes are bloodshot and I have no social life, I've learned how to program my own software in Avoria Prime to look for the right opportunities that I like to take and the right risk settings that I like to trade with. And it hand delivers me manual trade opportunities that I get to just look at, analyze if that's a trade I want to take, and select yes or no. So I still get to manually trade, but the software is doing all the heavy lifting for me because it's analyzing the market while I'm in bed, while I'm at the park playing with my kids, right? So it's the best of both worlds, Dante. And I think anybody would benefit with our technology, regardless of how good of a trader you are.
Perfect answer, Sal. I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to probably go watch it again on a replay to write those points down.